Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Kathy's Corner, Seed in the Sand, and this is chapter 6 of Shifting Gears. And what I wanted to talk about today was just an overview of where we've been. We have, like just working um, with professionals and doing some brain spotting. That's going to be today. Sorry about the spot on my nose. It's really embarrassing. I don't have any cover up for it, but yeah, brain spotting today. And then I was thinking about um, like saying things to people while they're here rather than waiting until they're gone. And sometimes that can be really hard to say what you really want to say to somebody. Um, but it would, as far as like family members or um, parents or children or loved ones, appreciating them while they're here and saying what needs to be said here, no matter how hard that can be. And sometimes it doesn't have to be as hard as we think it is. Sometimes it can just be our overall perspective of the situation. To say, I really appreciate you, and I wish things were we were closer. I wish we were a little more on the same page with each other, and things like that. That I want to say that to my loved ones, but it's really hard to do that when there's a lot of division, a lot of stigma over my mental health. I'm seen as the weaker person by most of my family, and it's hard. It's hard. Maybe I just say it on the channel here instead, and then they find it one day. My children find it one day, or my parents or my brothers or siblings find it one day. That I loved all of you in such a way that I wish I could have received that same love in return. But, sometimes life gets in the way and things get in the way, like alcohol and greed and money. But to me, that's not what's important. What's important is knowing what's in your heart. What's that authentic heart? And what's that authentic side that makes everything, kind of real and, compassionate. That's what I wish we would have had together. And it doesn't feel like we have that. So I don't know if that's because of, in-laws and sister-in-laws, or if that's because of family dynamics, or because of the things that get in the way. I don't know, but I just wish it was more authentic, more togetherness, more compassion, more that authenticity, that gratitude, just knowing that we're only here for a short period of time, and we don't have forever to get over a lot of the things like greed and alcohol and money and all that fun stuff. So yeah, so I'm working on it. I'm gonna work on that, and maybe today even we'll go and visit my family, and I'll practice that. I'll practice staying calm. I'll practice not allowing lies and betrayal and stigma to be part of my daily life, especially with my family. So yeah. All right. These are the classic tarot cards, and I picked 3 cards, one for the past, one for the present, one for the future, and it kind of just talks about. Sorry, just a second. It kind of talks about like how your day's gonna go, or that's what I like to think of it. Like part of my past is one way. One of my part of the present is like the present moment, and then like future is like what's going to happen for my day or whatever. So, all right. So we have the 7 of Wands, and he's holding his ground. He's standing tall. He's fighting back, speaking up for himself. So that's the past. The present, we have the Strength card, the infinity sign. The ego is being controlled by the authentic self, and it's a lot of yellow on that card. So Strength is a great card. Having the strength to get through those tough situations. So, and then for the future, we have the Emperor, the father figure, the in my opinion, it's like the God figure, the ultimate father. So we'll do one more. Sorry, I flipped it upside down. Oh boy, everything's falling on the floor. Okay, and then we'll end it with the 4 of Cups. And I like that card because it seems as if everything is really bleak and he's really down. But right around the corner, there's abundance. There's compassion. There's gratitude. It's coming. It's just right around the corner. So, all right. And then these are the Healing Spirit cards by Gordon Smith. They look like this. And the intention I'm setting in this card is that gratitude, that compassion, to talk openly without fear, without anger, without feeling as if you're less than, without stigma. And it says, your spirit guide can lead you, but you can't do it for you. It looks like that. Okay. There will be many times in this life when you would love to know the outcome of something before stepping forward. Your spirit guide will lead you to each important moment of your life, but only you are able to step up to the experience. Whatever happens, be assured your guide will be there at the end of every challenging episode to support you. They are urging you to trust your instincts at pivotal moments, and when it feels right inside, it's okay to leap forward. So that's a nice card to say, I want to move forward. I want to have these leaps. But I have to take it one step at a time and not have like grand expectations that they're going to respond in a way that I want them to respond. But I can still speak my truth. I can still be authentic. I can still be living my life with compassion and speaking with compassion in my voice, and not anger and not frustration, and move forward. We'll just move forward and There's a song that says, "Bring me my flowers while I'm still here," or something to that effect. Um, and that's how I'm going to look at it. I'm going to bring my gratitude, bring my compassion to people while they're still here on earth and before they pass away. And whether that's my children, my parents, my siblings, my friends, my partner, my loved ones, um, I want to show them that compassion, that authenticity on earth rather than wait until they're gone and miss them so much when they're gone. So, all right, we will chat with you tomorrow, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day.